first let me commend the officer A.M. Yeriman who has stood tall in the face of verbal abuse and intimidation by the ever-powered drunk Yesen Wike, who is generally very badly behaved. He does not seem to understand that public office should come with responsibility. Ordinarily, the military should not be anywhere close to protecting land or property of anyone. But when we are dealing with people like Yesen Wike, who take the law into their hand, who break the law at will, since he became FCT minister, he has been above the law. The law is clear that you cannot revoke Mr. A's land and give it to Mr. B. You can only revoke land in overriding public interest. Maybe you want to build an airport, a railway, a road, a hospital. But what Wike has been doing is he has been revoking ordinary people's land and giving it to his children, his friends, his political allies. And this is wrong. The only reason why we are hearing of this now is that he has gone to touch the land of a powerful man. He has been doing it to thousands of people since he became minister. And nobody has had the guts or courage to stop him. One of the reasons why Goodluck Jonathan, that I heard Goodluck Jonathan wants to contest against President Tinubu is because Wike went ahead and revoked his land. Why will you go and revoke Jonathan's land? For what? On what basis? You understand? And he revokes people's land, then give it to other people in contravention with the law. So when you live in a society where law is not respected, then you have no other option but to resort to self-help. And that is not to say that anyone is encouraging resort to self-help. But Wike is badly behaved. The company that was allocated this land that Wike went to invade to take, Santos Properties and its subsidiaries, they got allocation for 10 hectares in 3 places. That's 30 hectares. They were the one that cleared the land, compensated the natives around the place, put in all the facilities that the place now attract. The place is far away in Gadwa. And one of the former Naval chief was the one that went to go and meet this Santos company and said, oh, I want part of the land because I want to my wife wants to do an event center. And now, because they have now developed the area, Wike went to the place, saw it, now felt that he should take it. They even had meetings with the FCDA people, and they agreed that they would give government back 8 hectares out of the 30 hectares so that they can just do their thing. Wike still refused and said he must take everything. How can you take everything when this land was given to them 15 years ago? They've paid all necessary dues. You just wake up one day so moto and say you want to revoke the land. And you are not revoking the land in overriding public interest. This place is a park. It was allocated for park. Wike has converted it now to residential. This is what he has been doing all over Abuja. This thing that he's doing has economic and environmental impact and implication in the FCT. Today, many banks no longer accept title documents to give loan or as collateral in bank because Wike has bastardized, the issue of land. You can have a land today and tomorrow Wike will come and revoke it. So which bank wants to take the risk? And the reason why housing is very important is that housing is an economic tool for development. But Wike has abused all the processes and abused his office as FCT minister.
The truth is this: Wike did not insult this man. The person Wike insult is the president of this country. Now let me explain about that property. That property not be property where they use influence of, okay, I'm an army admiral or 1 or 2 things. Take claim. Now this man one other company. Now they acquired this property. Then this man face his own. Now we cannot see say this place not develop because now we are developed. Then we can go pull head. Wike, let me be honest with you. You need a therapist. If nobody is telling you, you can't just be bullying people, just be terrorizing people. Go to local government and terrorize people. Imagine if this man is not an army officer. This is how you go to where you want to collect and you insult everybody there. You insult them, you collect their property, you say nothing will happen. You are the minister. I have every right to invoke any property I want to invoke. Wike, let me tell you, this post, bad as he bad, in not past 8 years. But you see all these things, what you do now, whether you like it or not, use any kind of court paper, take back and up, lock the property. In as far it has to do with your name and your village or your family, we will revoke it when that time comes. Nigerians will ask for this property. Those property you are collecting in Abuja, if you think say one day will become your property, we will revoke it. Most of the property you are collecting today, now property when minister don't revoke before, when they said to themselves, when they said to their lover, when they said to some people, now you revoke now. So the one where be say you serve, hey, I just laugh. When be say you don't revoke, when you don't serve, give some people, when you don't give your brother, you don't give your relative, somebody go still come, someone else will come and will revoke it and get another person. That's how Abuja they take wrong. So not like this as you they do and say you they do say there is those people where they benefit now. Best way go collect them from they go come. What is wrong with our leaders? Insulting a whole army officer on uniform. So you tell the man you insult, you just insult the chief commander of the federation, which is Ahmed Tinubu. Now president you insult. Don't be that man you insult. You insulted that uniform. Without that uniform, you think say you go get the power. Tell that capital city say you be minister of federal city. That is the power protecting you. Now that uniform, then Nigerians a fear. When make you get that seat where you did. And in anything, what happen to you, now that uniform that go protect you. That is the thing guiding you. Now the same uniform that you they insult. Then you quickly go to apologize. Apologize on my foot. You should have known you have made disappointment to the country. So Wike, be wise this time.
Wike nothing push that soldier. Eh? Wike. So you want to tell me now that you could not do anything other than to make a call? So for the first time, you knew how it felt now to be intimidated, to be harassed. As they harass people, they go up and down, they collect their land. Even that women, when you take their green land that be waiting there, they call them. They've been begging and crying for months. If not, then just now you for shout give them. I remember when you went to Ulugbe, you met some developers there. They were trying to talk to you. Hey, are you talking to me like that? Are you not happy I came down? I did my work. I did this one. I did that one. You talk to them as if they were fools. These are citizens. When are their tax money, their money now you take the buga. You go meeting, you go carry your pikin. They go talk, you go say you they teach them work. Nigerian politics now don't be boy. Where if you work finish, they go settle you. When I go to do like this. So a rich soldier there now na prick squeeze. We can they find who to call for help. No, now the police waited there when they see protesters. Canisters go they fly, tear gas, gun go they shoot. When I not shoot so there. Who damn? When I for push soldier now. Next time when we the protest, I go carry soldier follow body. So that's when I near me, they wipe they go wipe on what's not good. We can see what's the person. We can see small soldier prick squeeze. Enough in push him. Enough in do anything. Police coordinates. Don't see una cure. I don't see what una they fear. Small boy puts you for your toes. You they make call. You they call for help. You they call cavalry. But if you want us to PDP governors, you go address them as if all of them now your ass boys. Anything they do without you is not a void. If you want do, you go press conference for your parlor, you go sit down. CPC go ask question. You go answer. The one you not like, you go walk out. So now small boy, I rob you for grant. So I'm not supporting intimidation. No. If the project they intimidate you, I'm not supporting more. Say for say I don't like you, no besides support bad though. But I'm asking so you can be this humble. They can humble you like this. So you can be this. You can be this. Hey! I don't see una cure. See police coordinates. If they tell the officer, if anything that happens to you, it's your family that will suffer. If they let us know that something will happen to you if you dare. I don't see una cure. And the rest of you that will come to the comment section and cry, hey, military was not supposed to. Will you shut up your mouth? I've now seen that these young officers, this young military can actually help Nigeria. It's their senior guy. I know equip them. Because if this military can look at Wike like this, I wonder what he will do to bandits. I want another topic. I don't see that, but I'm happy. I'm happy.
As much as we're clapping for that military guy for standing against Wike, you need to also understand that what he did, what the military guy did is wrong. Yes, he's working under command. He must obey his commander or his boss, whoever sent him. But the whole scenario was wrong. Anyway, let me explain. First of all, we have to give it up to him. He is really indeed a gallant soldier. For no second did he shake. He was never intimidated. Meaning that we have strong and gallant soldiers in our military. People that can defeat terrorists. And guess what? Let's leave that matter. Let's go back to Wike matter. So the guy stood his ground with the whole intimidation of Wike, with the whole guys talking, with the whole police and everything. The guy stood and maintained his dignity and respect. I give it to him. But then again, military involving in a land dispute is a no-no. It is a civil matter. So bringing military into that matter is a no-no. Yes, with the club, what he did is right. We're all happy because he stood against the drunk power master with no power drunk Wike who like to, this is the first time somebody is looking into his eyes. Hey, Wike say get out. Bola Wike get out. Do you understand? That is why most of us are clapping for the guy. For Wike to leave whatever he's doing to come there, meaning that he wanted to exercise his power. But guess what? His wing was broken, so he could not exercise his power. Now, another thing to Wike, it would have been something good if Wike did not come out. Hear me, those that used to fear Wike before will no longer or might no longer fear Wike again because they now realize that he gets somebody, he gets things where we say Wike they fear. Remember that General Saddam that Wike used to fear. Wike said, anywhere I see General Saddam, I will not go there. Remember, now we now have another young army that will know that Wike they fear. If Wike had not come out, maybe people will be saying that, voila, if Wike come there, the soldier will come out. But Wike came, soldier no come out. Meaning say in another scenario, Wike can be threatened with soldier. Do you understand? So Wike for no come. People for still believe say he has power to overcome that. But as he come, you get some people they fear Wike before. We don't go fear him again. But yeah, still the fear him. Give it to that soldier guy. He tried. No matter who is commanding him, the guy did his job well. He refused to be intimidated. Meaning say we have many of him in the military. We have many of that guy in the military. We have so many of them that can defend this country. If only we have the right leaders, insecurity will be a thing of the past in this country. I just hope they don't dismiss him. I just hope Nigeria don't happen to him. Let's keep our eyes open and watch to look out for the gallant soldier.
Dramatic public confrontation between the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and a military personnel on Tuesday. The incident unfolded when soldiers reportedly acting on orders from a former chief of naval staff forcibly removed FCT development control officials who were enforcing a directive to halt the development of a plot of land in Abuja that the minister described as illegal. 2022 video showing the moment a chief superintendent of police defied an order from Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to vacate the Magodo Phase 2 estate amid a lingering land dispute has resurfaced online, drawing sharp comparisons with FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's confrontation with the soldier. Let's take a look.
Can you call your superior in Abuja and tell them that the governor is here and I'm the chief security officer and that you don't have any business being in my state right now and that I want you to disengage forthwith for him?
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, sir. I'm not here on my own orders.
That's why I'm asking you to make a phone call and tell them, your superior, that I'm here standing in front of you. Make that phone call.
Thank you, sir. I'm here on instruction of this Inspector General of Police to the AGF, sir. And that is why I'm here. I'm too small or too low to call them. Your Excellency, sir, with due respect, sir, you can call them directly, sir.
I have spoken to the Attorney General at this moment, so he's not aware that you are here.
We are expecting the call that we should disengage.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, sir.
Because when I make the phone call, it will be tougher. If you can call and say that the governor is here in front of you, what should you do?
It is not my duty to call because I'm too low to do that, sir. Okay. If you call...
So where are your men?
My men are here. They are all over the estate.
Yes, sir. You're an assistant, what is it?
I'm a chief superintendent of police.
Oh, CSP.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So, pressman, don't worry. I'll make 2 phone calls, right? One to the Inspector General of Police and one to the Attorney General of the Federation. Very illegal operation. They have absolutely nothing, and I'm the chief security of the state.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, give me 5 minutes. I'll make those 2 phone calls.
All right. I mean, that video began trending, and you can see the stark difference between how the minister handled the soldier and how Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, handled a police officer with respect and with respect to the Nigerian public. He didn't call him a fool. He didn't tell him to shut up. You know, he was not disrespecting the man in uniform. And you see these pictures have started trending online. Listen, you are a fool. I'm not a fool, sir. And the military man stood his ground. Ayo.
All right, so some people have described this show of, I don't know what to call it. I'm trying to remove the word show of shame, but I don't think there's anything more elevated, anything better to call it. Yes, it's a show of shame, and it's quite unfortunate that this has happened, but it gives us an opportunity to see what happens. This is impunity versus impunity, because if you look at it objectively, both sides, and as reflected by the tweets or the ex-posts you read out, are, they come under questioning. Number one is that when you speak to many quarters, this issue could have been resolved amicably without this show of shame and show of force and show of whose power is higher than the other power. What were the options available to the FCT minister? On arriving there, the easiest thing is that when matters like this happen, you go to court. As they always ask, that this could have been resolved using, and this is where we talk about the respect of the rule of law. But guess what? We don't have the respect for rule of law and institutions. Hence, we take matters into our own hands, and then we have a state of anarchy. And that's what ensued yesterday. Very unfortunate incident. A state of anarchy where Nigerians then resort to taking matters into their own hands. So what does this mean? Does it mean that the response to FCT Minister Wike's going around revoking land is to get military on your land so that you will not be able to enter? That's a state of anarchy, whereby people take matters into their own law and they don't respect the rule of law. And so in the same vein as well, the military former CNS could have gone to court to challenge the revocation of the land by Mr. Wike instead of sending his boys to the ground to resist any kind of... But that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. It is the strength of our institutions, and that's why we keep talking about strengthening our institution. I say this because if anything had happened, Wike would have unnecessarily unnecessarily wasted the lives of those servicemen, because he had said that everybody here would die if I wanted to show myself.
No, would have died. I don't think he said.
He said no. He said that if they would have been a shootout if he wanted to assert his authority. So what I'm saying, no, I watched the video.
He said,
I watched the video.
He said, what you're doing here, people would have died.
Yeah, well, that's so what he meant was that if he had allowed the altercation between his security aides and the military, that's what I'm saying, that these young men who are supposed to be saving lives and properties of Nigeria would have died for a useless cause because people's egos were God. That's what I'm saying, that if we don't respect institutions and the rule of law, this is what happens with big manism in Nigeria. And so that's what I'm saying, that on both sides, we have the courts for a reason. We have due process for a reason. Can we follow due process? For too long, people take matters into their own hands, and we have powerful people just flouting the laws for no reason. I applaud the commission, the uniformed officer. According to a military man, no commissioned officer would take that insult to his person lying low. And so he spoke with dignity, he spoke with respect, and